sa operations, search and rescue operations sa uniform personnel. And all of the rest, Congressman Samsam Gulyas and all of the rest who are here, you can pose questions later on. First, I would like to pasalamat gyud sa tanan nga niresponde sa landslide sa City of Tagaytay, Barangay Tinaan, City of Naga, Cebu. The first responders from the City of Naga, tanang responders and volunteers sa tanang LGUs, private sector, business group, tanan nga responders and volunteers from the Cebu Provincial Government, Office of the Civil Defense, the Office of the President through the OPAV, and the uniform, and most particularly sa atuang uniform personnel, BFP, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and all of the rest who has helped us and responded and extended assistance in this difficult time. Let me also emphasize as an introduction that yesterday, as the first day of the incident, we are maximizing the fullest resources of the incident management team headed by the city government of Naga and all of the agencies who are helping us for the search, rescue, and retrieval operations in the site. And for emphasis, it was never stopped. Wala mahunong ang atuang search and rescue. Only that, pag at the time nga ni alas 6 na, it was confined by uniform personnel, ang search and rescue. In fact, when we last incident command conference namo at 8:30 p.m., 15 ang fatalities, but as of today, 22 na. So 24 hours, and the direction of the city government and all of the people involved is the continuous search, rescue, and retrieval sa ato ang mga taga-Naga nga naa pa sa site. So that is the first emphasis nga gusto nako mahatagan, no? So secondly, the incident management team composed of everyone who are here is in unison, no, that we are also declaring by the city government, the city of Naga, I already requested the Sangguniang Panglungsod to declare the city of Naga under state of calamity, and we have suspended all classes in the city of Naga, and we are also requesting through a Sangguniang Panglungsod resolution for the national government to augment the resources of the city government in terms of the search, rescue, and operations, and the establishment of the evacuation centers. In fact, during the short interview sa media yesterday, nag-focus na sa search and rescue and retrieval operations, ikaduha sa establishment of evacuation centers. As of now, we have 6 evacuation centers in the city of Naga and 1 in San Fernando nga ato na sang ibalhin diri sa Naga Central Elementary Schools. So, while importante kaayo ang support sa national government as of this time, so we are requesting the national government, which is karon gipakita na nila through all the people who are here, the agencies who are here, nga we are maximizing the fullest resources that we have on hand. So, let me call on the incident commander to have us pag-asa first for the weather advisory, and all other questions may be answered by myself later on.
May buntag natong tanan. Slides, please. Okay lang. May buntag. Buntag. Tanan. Here's the weather update for today, September 21, 2018. The data gathered, the basis of the data, the 5 a.m. data. Okay? What you are seeing now is the satellite image, meteorological satellite image in Mactan. Okay? You have there the PAR, and you have noticed that the ITCJ has weakened. Nihinay siya. Okay? But still active in Visayas. Occurrences. And on Sunday, I think we'll be experiencing an improved weather condition. Mas marang-arang, partly cloudy, and isolated na lang mga patak-patak na mga pag-ulan. Sa Monday, inanapod, but on Tuesday, mukusog atong hangin, windy. So, I think, for additional information, you should visit this website and social media accounts of Pag-asa. Thank you.
So, ang situationer sa landslide incident, can we call on Sir Bartz from the PDREAM to, and also RD Tadeo to give us a situationer as of now for that.
Good morning, everyone. as part of the team, no, in terms of operation, with Colonel Tadeo, we are working very closely with the uniformed personnel last night until this morning. And then there was rain, and then we stopped Langkadiot, and then until morning, no? And then our responders, our volunteers were already cleared from the Office of Civil Defense, just in case, no? Support for our uniformed personnel, especially the armed forces of the Philippines, Bureau of Fire Protection, no? Kasi nag-express na rin sila, General, na kung tingalig ma-ilisdan po sila ba, no? But anyway, we're ready, no? And then in terms of Incident Command Post, this hall will be and is now the official Incident Command Post for the entire operation, be it in the evacuation, visitors, responders. But we have the Advanced Command Post, which is right now in the Ground Zero. We'd like to thank especially the PNP. We feel really nanay mga relax na pangitabo kagabi kay dili na gyud congested, no? So we appreciate that very strong discipline that the PNP, no, showed, and then of course, no, sa atong armed forces of the Philippines, no. Thank you, no, kay in terms of movement of our vehicle special responders, clear na gyud kay siya, no. And with that, we really appreciate. So we have three major areas, no, nga nakita namo kahapon, no, kami ni Colonel, no. We had briefing yesterday afternoon with Apo Cemex, and then the first one is the Sindulan. That's the area where we have 24, no, houses that were being covered, and then the other one is part Sindulan is of Tinaan, and then the other one, Mayor, is in Barangay Naalad, which include the area in crossing. We have identified like 10 houses that were covered. And then also the very challenging one, which we said yesterday, it's an isolated one. We have around 23 houses, or I would say structures, based on the Google map, no? And then early this morning with General Tal from CENTCOM, and the Philippine Air Force, of course, with the mayor, no, and a representative from the Office of the President. It's very sad, no, because the whole area right now is totally isolated. So there are no sign of movement. There are no waving of hands. So, but maybe later, no, the Armed Forces of the Philippines with Colonel Baclayon will also Baluyan, to also give us the yung next natin, no. So in terms of the whole operation, I will give you to Colonel Tadeo for yung update natin, sir.
Good morning. For the update of the operation, as of 3 a.m. kanina, we retrieve 21 na yun natin, yung mga body count natin. And rest assured, ang yung operation ay tuloy-tuloy po yan. Hindi po namin pinapabayaan yan. 24 hours po yan. Medyo huminto lang po kanina konti nung may ulan. Medyo in-observe din po namin yung safety ng mga rescuers po natin. Pero rest assured po na tuloy-tuloy po yung operation po natin. Kaya nandito po yung mga ibang responders po natin. Halos ang mga nag-check-in po kahapon ng mga responders natin is 31. 31 po yung mga responders natin na mga kasama po natin. Include na po doon yung mga uniform personnel po natin. Yun lang po yung mga update po natin ngayon.
To add up, no, as of now we have 21 for statistics and for data for the media, 21 fatalities, more or less underground, or 67 missing or cannot be accounted for. 8 have been recovered, all well. And around 57 households directly affected or covered by ground or by debris. More or less 300 households directly and indirectly affected. Right now, as I've said, search, rescue, and retrieval operations will continue 24/7 Salamat ko nga naagyapon ang mga responders and volunteers nga nagtabang kanato, including the uniform personnel. There are 7 camp coordination and camp management or 7 evacuation centers. The main one is the Inanchong Activity Center. One is in Naalad Elementary School. One is in Apok Cemex Covered Court. One is in Sepok Elementary School. Another one is Naga Central School. One is in Guanzon Resort in Langtad. And to San Fernando LGU, salamat kaayo for accommodating our evacuees na naapod sa ilahang gym karon. As of now, we have a total of 785 families who have been evacuated or more. Salamat sad sa tanan nag-ampo sa taga-Naga. Aside sa ato ang continuous nga search and rescue operations 24/7, aside sa atong pag-establish sa atong mga evacuation centers, ato sang gitan-aw sad ang mga fatalities nga naa natay dignified nga paghipos kanila. So naa natay public karon diha sa badminton courts, nagihaya ang atong at least 11 mga public chapels nga naa karon an ongoing wake ug haya kanila. Medical teams are already established with all the support of the government agencies, volunteers, NGOs, tanan heavy equipment. Nakakita gyud ko og collaboration and unity in action. Tinuod gyud di ay nga sa panahon sa kalisod ang magtabang ragyud nato kita ragyud di ay. So let me end again by saying please continue to include us in our prayers, and questions will now be taken. Thank you. Gary, can you facilitate the questions, and please introduce yourself when you ask the questions, please.
Okay, to ensure smooth flow sa ating press con, maybe we'd like to request the media representative to introduce yourself and then maybe one question and another follow-up question. Okay? Okay, so we'll first shoot the first question.
Rhea Soco po from DYAB 1512 of ABS-CBN. Verify lang po namin, hindi po 22-21 yung confirmed dead?
Yes.
And for Sir Balt sa PDRRMO, sir, you've said that there are 23 household isolated yesterday, but now isolated na halos tanan. Do you mean about Sitio Tagaytay, sir?
Okay. Next question, please. Yes, yes, sir.
Good morning po, Makoy Popioko, CNN Philippines. Ma'am, I'd like to clarify lang, in the list that you sent us, apart from the 21 bodies recovered from the landslide site, meron din tayong 2 unconfirmed that were recovered away from the main site. Can you just clarify, ano po yung dalawang yun?
Sa side po ng CEMEX nakuha po yun, Unconfirmed lang po yung sinasabi po na unconfirmed is yung sex po nila. Yun lang ano nila. Sa gender po lang nila. Yun lang po yun ano po dun sa aposement po yun sa personnel po nila yun. Yun lang
But
po
we're counting them as casualty as well.
Counted po sila, opo.
But
Yun lang po, gender lang po yun, hindi po na ano doon.
do we know so far, sir, any information about them? Why doon sila sa kabilang side? Nakita?
Workers po ng ano yun, ng Apo Cement po yun. Workers po, yung dalawa po na yung workers po ng Apo Cement yun. Doon po sila. Kasi meron po silang area po doon na structure na nakatayo po doon.
Okay, we have from DYWS.
Good morning. Sir, sino po, kinsa may on top yun nga point person nga pwede yung ma-storya sa mga media?
The incident commander, meaning the commander on the site, is Konsihal Junji in close coordination with BALTS sa PDRIM, Provincial Government, and RD Tadeo, kay katong pag-resume nato sa uniform personnel na lang ang nag-search and rescue. So they are the three, but the main spokesperson is Konsihal Junji, apart kung dili mo maka-get in touch nako. Yes.
Sir, follow up nimo.
Siya may nagpapahawa sa mga rescuers gapon. Ika, si Serbisyong.
Super Bob, pwede nimo balik imo pangutana.
Ina ang anong si Sinas mo'y nagbuot-buot na papahawaon itong mga volunteers dito. Kung hindi siya mo'y ground commander.
Klaro ra, Mayor. Gano ko nung si Sinas Roy nagbuot-buot.
Actually, no, at this time of need, we want to emphasize the unity in collaboration. It is true that General Sinas came around late in the afternoon, and when he saw kay tungod gagmay ang atong mga dalan, and then congested gamay ang site, na ay limitation or constraints ang paglihok sa atoang mga rescue personnel, no, to go full blast sa search and rescue. It is true nga he recommended and he suggested the supposedly, no, ang forced gyud evacuation, which we already implemented from the very start. Usahay kita, kinahanglan magyugta og PNP, og uniform personnel, nga mutuo ta, nga ma-forcefully evacuate. I recognize the recommendation of General Sinas and to instill discipline on the site. However, the incident management team fully implemented nga dili gyud ma-issue o ma-stop ang search and rescue operations. That's why it continued, and we requested the volunteers and responders to report to the main evacuation center at Inanchong Activity Center para makapahuway sad sila. And then, ma-shifting na sad ta sugod karon. Second day, sunny ang atong weather. Today, full blast gyud ang search and rescue. So, inigpahuway na pod sa ato ang mga volunteers ang responders, balik na pod ang ato ang mga uniform personnel nga giheads ni RD Tadeo.
Follow up question.
Nagluhod na mga rescue group, ang ubang mga volunteers dito mga niya.
Ako di ko mutuo nga mangluod sila because I know I can see that they are very motivated and inspired to help us. And ako karon nakadungog mo nako. Mga volunteers and the back, please raise your hands, please. Volunteers, responders, gikan gyud nako, no? Pasalamaton ko ninyo, and I know gyud sa inyong kasing-kasing gusto mo motabang. Tingali na ay mga miscommunication, pero dili ta magpamadol anang mga butanga. Continue ta og focus ta sa ato ang search and rescue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Okay, good morning. Dudong Pintado from DYTR Bohol. Nala ko ipaabot, Mayor Cristino, doon ay aligasyon si Mrs. Judita Silana nga bisan sa iyo sa kadlawon, padayon ang quarry dito sa ibabaw nga bahin sa sitio Tagaytay. I do not know usa ni katinuod. Unya kining a certain igot og sinunoy Sevilla may pahibaw sa mga residente dito nga dili angay kabalakan kanang liki diha sa sitio Tagaytay kay 20 years pa daw una siya mo dahili. Pero sa tinuod, duha ka semana pa lang gikan pagsulti ani ni a certain igot og ni Nunoy Sevilla na lusno na ayuta. So muna gusto na may bawaan og unsay partiha, unsay kabahin ani mga tawana sa Apo Cement.
Let me first allow me to answer in a way that last night, after ni wrap up mo na mi sa amo ang recent nga incident management conference, I issued an executive order, cease and desist order to all mining and quarry activities, including small-scale quarries and gravel extraction, to immediately stop all their operations pending the review and assessment of DANR. But on behalf, I cannot answer and speak for Apo Cement. If there is a spokesperson here, I can.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good morning po.
Tagalog natin. Tagalog.
Pasensya na po, sir.
Pa-translate lang doon ng Tagalog muna.
Tagalog ko na, sir. Tagalog. Will you ask in Tagalog?
Mahirapan tayo sa kalisod. Okay, magandang umaga po. May isang ginang na nakasabi sa amin na tuloy-tuloy daw po ang quarry doon sa sitio Tagaytay. Yung nagsabi, a certain Judita Silana, yung may isang anak na casualty. May kasama pang yung nubya. 5 AM, galing sila sa taas ng bahay, bumaba sila. Definitely, doon nag-landslide. So, naabutan. Pero yung ina niya at saka mga kapatid, walang problema dahil doon sila sa taas. So, ito yung nagsabi na yung a certain igot daw at saka si Nunoy Sevilla, nagsabi po na safe daw yung mga cracks doon sa itaas. Sabi nila, 20 years pa daw bago siya mag-landslide. Ano po ito? Totoo ba po yun? O mga tauhan po ba niyo ito si Igot at saka si Nunoy Sevilla?
Sir, muli po, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Before ko po sagutin po yung ating katanungan, sir, nais po namin magpasalamat, of course, sa local government unit at sa lahat po ng stakeholders po natin. My name po is Chito Maniago. I am the representative of Apo Land and Quarry Corporation, sir. Nagpapasalamat po kami for the opportunity to be here. At we would like to assure everyone that we will cooperate with all governing bodies, with all authorities. The mere fact po na nandito po ako ngayon, sir, the mere fact po na ang planta po namin bukas po para sa lahat, kahit police po yan, kahit NGB po yan. So we would like to assure the public that we are in solidarity with the city of Naga in these very trying times. We are also deeply saddened with this incident, and we are doing our very best to help in whatever way we can. Now, sir, to address the question po, narinig na rin po namin yan kahapon, no? And in fact, tama po si Mayor Christine doon po sa meeting natin last night, Mayor, no? Nabanggit po natin kung ano po yung definition natin ng operations, because we don't want to contradict, no, or we don't want to refute whatever it is, kung ano man po yung sinasabi ngayon, for example, ng MGB or the local government unit. To set the record straight po, sir, para po kasi sa amin, when we say operations, it is actual quarrying. It is actual quarrying, yung pagkukuha po ng raw materials. And ito po yung kinlaro natin kahapon sa committee and kagabi rin po sa meeting that there is no actual quarrying involved. But, sir, meron pong movement, no? Meron pong tinatawag na number 1, site road development. Kung hindi po ako nakakamali, no? Pasensya na po, I am not a technical expert. Pero ito rin po ang naibahagi sa akin ng aming mga kasamahan. At ito pong site road or site road development or access road development, of course, it involves some equipment also, no? Kung truck man po yun or kung ano man pong kagamitan, hindi ko rin po alam in full detail, sir, no? Nung lumabas po yung mga cracks po na ito, in fact, ang una po nating ginawa is to coordinate with the local government and with the NGB. Because of course, the utmost priority, not just of the local government, but our company as well, is the safety of our constituents, our community members there, no? I am not in a position to speak on behalf of Mr. Romy Igot and si Kuya Nonoy. Tama po kayo, they are our employees. Pero we will conduct our own investigation sa sarili po naming kumpanya. But I am very hopeful na wala pong ganong pronouncements, no? I don't think that a person would say in 20 years pa magkaka-landslide, no? Kumbaga, sir, let me categorically state, kami pong mga empleyado, mga tao rin po kami, hindi naman po namin kagustuhan din po na magkaroon po ng landslide. Ano po, sir? So,
okay po. So, yung tanong ko kanina, yung sabi ng isang ginang na madaling araw may nagtatrabaho. So, ito po ba yung sinasabi mo na road development?
Maaari po. Maaari po, sir.
Okay. So, tama yung sinasabi ng isang ginang na madaling araw daw may nagtatrabaho. So, bago bumigay yung lupa. Okay po, salamat. Magandang umaga.
Salamat po. Salamat po.
Next question. Mayroon pa dito, sir.
Good morning, Bombo Hakim from Bombo Radio Cebu. Mayor, ako lang i-clarify, rescue and, search and rescue operation or search and retrieval operation?
Search and rescue operations.
So, meron pang napay mga pwede natong maukat dito nga buhi pa, Mayor?
We are very hopeful.
Okay. Naidugan pa ko tanong mo nga Anchor, Mayor.
Yes.
Mark.
Okay, Bobo Hakim, iklaro diha ang ilang coordination between MGB sa Ben o sa Apo. Kay matod pa kaganina, Bobo Hakim, interpret sa MGB, ang mag-monitor sa area, human ato ilang August 29 directives nga to ni Mayor, na ang mag-monitor sa area is APO o ang local government unit, tinuod ba ni?
Atong balikon bo, Mark, Okay, so matod pa sa
29, 2018. Based on the technical report, the manifestation of the assessed cracks, fissures in the subject site is a natural phenomenon and is not related to the mining operation within the ALQC tenement in Sitio Tagaytay, Barangay Tinaan, Naga City, Cebu. Further, the present nature, the number, and the distribution of cracks, fissures in the subject site are not considered critical and do not pose imminent danger to the neighboring community. In view thereof, it is considered decision of this office to grant clearance to Apo Land Quarry Corporation to continue its usual activity within the MPSA with the highest regard to the safety of the workers and the community. Thank you very much and best regards. Very truly yours, Loreto B. Alburo, Regional Director. So, upon such clearance, sa September 6, tinuod nilift ko sa cease and desist, but it was conditional on the conditions that ALQC shall observe the highest standard of safety in its quarry activities in Sitio Tagaytay, Barangay Tinaan, and to continue to monitor the ground fissures on the subject quarry site and neighboring areas and submit a written report every 15th of each month. And an evacuation and relocation plan within 5 days from receipt hereof for the affected residents of the neighboring areas of the subject site should their evacuation and relocation becomes necessary. So, to be fair to Aposemex, ni comply sila sa conditions, usa sa conditions, no? Ni-report sila on September 11 sa update na ni-increase ang cracks. So, ako silang giingnan nga in joining them again nga dili gyud na mo activity. Ni-commit sila nga wala mang gyud. Ning mayor walay activity na sa ilahang tenement. But nisuwat ko, actually all my letters are addressed to the DNR Regional Director, attention sa MGB. Nisuwat ko on September 13 sa DNR, attention sa MGB. Can I read? Is it okay? Dear Engineer Gonzalez, in relation to the above subject matter, the DNR MGB has issued its geological investigation, assessment of the cracks, fissures in Sitio Tagaytay, Barangay Tinaan through a memorandum report dated August 29, 2018. On September 4, 2018, DNR MGB granted clearance to Apolan and Quarry Corporation to continue its mining operations in the area on the ground that the assessed cracks and fissures is attributable to natural phenomenon and not related to mining operation within the ALQC tenement. The clearance further states that the subject cracks and fissures do not pose imminent danger to the neighboring community. On the basis of this clearance, the cease and desist order that was issued by the undersigned to ALQC on August 29 was lifted on September 6 when the clearance was already issued. However, the lifting order required the ALQC to continue to monitor the cracks, the fissures on the subject quarry site and neighboring areas, and submit a written report on this matter every 15th day of each month. In compliance to the order, ALQC submitted a report to the undersigned on September 11 on the growing cracks in the area from 3 mm on August 31 in the main tower north to 35 mm on September 11 in the same location. The disparity in horizontal displacement compounded with the recent report that substantial vertical displacement has been observed is alarming and need further extensive evaluation. In this vein, we hereby request that DNR MGB re-evaluate the subject area in Sitio Tagaytay, Barangay Tinaan, and conduct an immediate joint technical assessment and inspection. For your information, the undersigned has enjoined the ALQC to continue their stoppage of quarry activities in the area. The ALQC and the city government had also relocated 9 households affected by the displacement. However, there are still 13 more households residing in the same ridge that might be affected should these gaps continue to increase. Given the urgency of this matter, I anticipate your immediate action. Your assistance on this request will ensure that the city will be able to come up with appropriate interventions. For coordination, please contact us through City Administrator, Engineer Villamor. Thank you sincerely. And we furnish a copy to Engineer Leslie Anthony S. Molina sa DPWH POD and to Dr. Renato Solidom Jr. sa OIC sa Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology. Ako na lang ning na take up, no? Di ako gusto nga ma-model ang ato ang search and rescue, ang atong establishment sa evacuation centers, but timely man kay imong gipangutana. But as I've always said, it's not the time to pinpoint. Tingali mo ingon ang MGB nga recommendatory na sila, but it remains a fact nga ang technical guidance and expertise naa sa national government agencies. And the cease and desist order was issued. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Okay. I hope everyone is enlightened about this chronology of event prior to the incident. The city government is really doing its part to ensure the safety of the residents.
But
question ba?
Let me also add, no, I am just stating facts here, no pinpointing. Nag-state lang ta og facts, gyud. And as a mayor sa tinuray, I am accountable to the people of Naga, and that will remain today and always until the end of my term.
More questions?
Rowena from DYRF, Mayor. Mayor, as of this time, doon na nabatay mga hand kung kinsa doon na nabatay mga idea kung kinsa gyoy kanang doon na gyoy katungdanan nga manubag sa maong problema, or doon na batay investigating team nga gimugna aron maoy mo susi kung kinsa gyoy doon ay tulubagon ilabi na doon ay nangamatay.
Ang ako ag yung direction and standing instruction of the members of the incident management team, focus all our efforts sa search and rescue operations, pag-atiman sa atong mga evacuation centers, pag-atiman sa ato ang mga nangawala nga taga-Naga, pag-atiman sa mga medical, ug sa tanan nga kinahanglan nato as of this time. Investigation will surely be done after we settle down sa kaning tragedy karon.
Good morning, Polauro from DYHP RMN Cebu. Sir Baltasar, doon na ba tayo time frame sa mahumanan nato ang atong pagpangita sa uban nga nalubong?
Ang atong time frame, sir, no, ka-base sa gapon sa ato ang meeting, no, in the morning, sa pagpangita gyud nag-allocate ta og mga 5 days to 7 days. And then we have a very good discussion also, no, sa ato ang team, especially sa Office of Civil Defense, na kung kinahanglan dunay mga equipment, technical people from Manila. In fact, nag-request na ang ato mayor na kung naay moabot, we really welcome that, no. So 5 days, no, and at the same time, strong mapod kayo support sa DPWH, no. Binana na siya. But again, we will abide to the instruction nga hangtod kutob makuha nato, no, ang atong mga igsuon, no. We understand the situation is very challenging, no. Taas, lapad, dako, bugat kaayo ang yuta na nitabon sa mga kabalayan, but at this time wala may room nga mohunong sa pagpangita as per instruction sa ato ang mayor.
Good morning, Mayor Chol. Good morning, Sir Balz. Rosalie Abatayo from Cebu Daily News. Ma'am, going back to the search and rescue operations, with the fact nga muragi pa hawa sa area gahapon ang kaning mga response team, wala ba ni siya naka-delay sa ato ang operations gabi, considering nga naaunta sila yung mga equipment nga pwede nilang magamit, capable sila to operate during the night?
Rosalie, salamat no, but let us be careful sa atong terminology nga gipahawa because wala man gyud maundang ang search and rescue. Nagpadayon man from transition sa ato ang mga volunteers and responders nga dili uniform personnel, ni diretso man dayon ang transition sa uniform personnel. Between that time, walay nausik nga time kay wala man gyud maundang. Niundang lang ta katong ulan sama sa gistorya kadyo trasad kaayo ni RD Tadeo. Yes.
Good morning, Luan Rondina of GMA7. Mayor or Sir Maniego may answer this question. May nakausap kasi kami, sir, na survivor from Sitio Tagaytay, sabi niya. Tapos, pinapa-evacuate daw sila during nighttime lang. So, pag daytime, pinababalik sila sa area. So, when it happened, andun sila sa bahay nila. So, we'd like to clarify if indeed, pinapa-evacuate ba sila?
Let me start. Of course, evacuation was really ongoing na, no? Prior to this event. Katong 9 nga households nga naa sa taas sa katong mga ground cracks and fissures were in fact already relocated sa ilang mga families and relatives. Ang kaning 13 residents, gi-instructionan gyud ni sila through APO CEMEX together with the city government that ma-evacuated na gyud sila. So usahay, di lang tamukuan og mga statements, but the instruction was really clear nga mag-evacuate na gyud sila sa ilahang area.
If I may add to that po, in fact po, the night before the incident, at around 8 p.m., yung mga tao po natin from Apo Land and Quarry Corporation, nag-house to house pa rin po, together po with the local government. And we even had to rent po a private area, it's called Guanzon Resort, para po maka-relocate na sila. So, baka po yun yung ibig nila sabihin na relocation paggabi, but yun nga po, based on our coordination, we were really going from one house to another, asking and convincing our community members to relocate po days before the incident.
Good morning po, Jaworski from ABS-CBN. I would like to ask, despite yung efforts po natin to relocate them, may mga nakatira pa rin doon. What basically is the reason po? Sinasabi nila na nandun pa rin po sila despite the threat na sa lugar.
Actually, no, I cannot speak on behalf sa mga residents, but I want to lay down the premise that Apo CEMEX or Apo Land and Apo CEMEX in particular, the plant in Barangay Tinaan, has been there for almost 100 years. So mas nag-una pa tingali sa ubang mga residents nga naa diha. So ako lang yun yung tagaag focus and emphasis nga ang presence sa Apo CEMEX sa Naga has been 100 years. Cebu, Portland pa ni. In fact, karon lang ko nakadiscover sa history book nga the acting president si Jose Abad Santos held office in Cebu, Portland, kaning planta. So, unsa kadugayon. So, kana lang nga premise ang ako ang gusto i-share. I cannot speak on behalf of the residents. Maybe gusto ta mo stay sa atong balay, maybe na atay mga kahayupan. Ako maglisod kog biya gani sa akong mga iro. So, naay lain-lain na mga considerations. In fact, ang evacuation center dito, kita ko, gidagyod nila ang ilang mga pets. So, I cannot speak categorically nganong dili sila, but I can say, sa katunga 13, ato yun na silang giingnan nga mo relocate.
Okay, good morning. Kani ako, ko man. Kani ako, duha ka pangutana og usa ka ngyo. Sa atog overall operation niya, ani nga kalihukan sa predictable operation, ang mga media bangod, labi ng TV, gusto mo sa area.
it found out nga ginabawalan nga pagsulod sa area. Sir, doon na ba'y possible ang mga media nga makasuhod bisan lang nga katong duol gamay sa area nga maka-video para sa nga pang support lang para mas balita kay para sa nga at ipabot ko sa sitwasyon karon sa retrieval operation.
Okay. Prior sa ato ang press briefing, no, nag-meet man ta sa incident management team dito sa Mayor's Conference Room at around 6:15 a.m. this morning. Nag-agree man gyud ta just to control the crowd, nga maagian ang ambulance in and out. So naa na may lot nga vacant dito kung asa napunta ang establishment sa Cebu City nga disaster preparedness team. Naa na sad ang ato ang Bureau of Fire o ang P-Dream o ang C-Dream o volunteers adto nga lot. So ang Apo Cemex gihangyo sad nako nga across ilang planta na may parking area nga atong mga sakyanan adto lang kay kung ari po nato i-line up sa dalan makakos mag-traffic kakita mo gahapon. Traffic ako nagmotor ko padung sa site kay grabe na stock up atong mga sakyanan. So, nag-agree mi ganina with RD Tadeo, Balz, and Konsehal Junji, together with the chief, ang atong hepe, nga naaba diri karon si Major Gonzales, nga ang volunteers and responders, no, in close coordination ni Balz, ni Junji, og ni RD Tadeo, ma-identified og si Maritoni sa diha ni attends communicator nato, ma-identify lang makasulod dito sa katong vacant lot. Ang atong sakyanan palihog mulakaw lang ta or momotor ta kay para mo tabang ta nga ma-decongest. Ang medical team, so mo na no, responders and volunteers course through the HEPE and then ang medical team sa nato nga naa karon kilid sa incident command post on the site katong stage na ikapilya naasad, pwede sad sila musulod, kahibaw na sad ang hepe o ang kapulisan nga nag-implement sa crowd and security sa area, crowd control. So parking across, lakaw ta padung lang dito or magmotor ta, daghan man og motor, balik ra sad ta diri. Pero course through all, so media, okay, atong i-course, dito lang ta sa vacant lot. Wala lang tay sakyanan. Ang atong ipasulod lang yun, ambulance, nga pwede mo responde sa ato ang to complement the ongoing search and rescue. Nang hinaot lang ko sa inyong pagsabot. Ha?
Okay, media, mamina mo. Ito, Benji Talisik of Cebu Daily News. Ba't hangyo? Ang doon ka mga sir, kay ating nagahapon, doon ay niabot sa akong report nga, doon ay usa ka police personnel nga na-appeal dito sa kanang nangay tabang while nga sa wa pa to madahili ang yuta nagpa sa usa ka NUP sa Cebu Province unyang usa ka NUP sa Cebu Province nag-inform po dito sa usa ka NUP sa Bohol which is ang asawa nini taga Naga but ang kani mga pulis wa ko kay baog kon kanang na-assign ba sa Naga but residente din sa Barangay Tinaan nasa Islam, I don't know na o sa situation kung dadaw pa rin itong report. Kaya siya, sir, posible ba nga kanang nagkuha ito ng report? Abo sa police nga katong na-appeal?
Wala na maabot sa incident management team.
Lasa lagi di. Ang kuan sir, ang ato mga kagamitan during sa search and rescue, wala ba'y naglisod o kulang, na ba'y mga kulang ang ato mga gamit nga posible katong nga gusto mo abag nga para ipaabot sa City of Naga para sa pagpaday sa itong search and rescue.
Okay naman sir. Open pa man gihapon ta dihang dapita no. Mo ganag ningon ta nga kung naamang gani coordinate lang gyud ta no. That's why naatay 2 hours shift. At the same time, check-in yun sa atong incident command post. Walay duplication, walay traffic, no? Kay sayang kay ang resources na mga tao magdoble unya dili pagikinahanglan, no? So, mao na So far, sir, maay magyug kay ang coordination sa team.
Wala na ko ma-mention ganina, no? Last night, before me ni-adjourn sa among last conference, i-create gyud mig mga task groups, logistics, administration, sa ato ang pagdawat sa mga donation, sa relief goods, naan na mi point person, transportation, communication, and all these things are already established. Naay point person gikan sa syudad, naay point person gikan sa provincial, naay point person gikan sa regional. For instance, sa DSWD, no, sa profiling and taking care of the evacuation center, ang ato ang CSWD, gitabangan gyud closely. In fact, RD, the regional director of DSWD came here last night. Appeal siya sa ato ang command conference. So, please check in. Ang key term gyud karon aside from resiliency amidst this tragic time is proper coordination. Check in with the incident management team. Karon kaning naa diri karon kaming upat, kami imuhang ingnon para ma-coordinate na tugtarong. Salamat.
We'll entertain last 3 questions.
Good morning po, Beverdera po from TV5. Regarding po dun sa mga residents, is it time na po ba na wag na pong patirhan yung mga paligid po ng mga bundok-bundok, especially po dun sa involved po sa quarrying and mining?
On my part, no, part sa amo ang discussion last night was naamatay short term, mid term, and long term. It was already mentioned even long way before this incident happened. Naan natay mga relocation sites good. In fact, there is a 2-hectare Gawad Kalinga community, maunta to'y relocation, and there's another one in one barangay nga around 2 hectares sad. But this will be further discussed and considered after we all settle sa ato ang priority karon.
Na information nga maabot ko nun si Presidente Duterte, Mayor, unsa may request kung nabay kinahanglan ng syudad?
Yes, anaan naman ang OPAV through ASEC. John G. Gonzalez, please.
Yes, sir. Confirmed he's coming at 3:30 this afternoon. He will conduct an aerial inspection, then visit the evacuation site sa gym near this sa ECAC, no? And sa amongst part, we already provided the President, the Office of the President, through the Office of the Special Assistant to the President, si Secretary Bongo, with a situational report nga gisubmit sa city government. Unya naghimot sa mig among own report based sa among assessment, and we recommended, number 1, katong inyong concern nga unta dili na mag-build, no build zone na ang danger area. The other thing among gi-recommend is a full-blown investigation that should be done after this search and rescue operation.
Wala na yung mga utana? Sige.
Rhea Soco from DYAB. So, question for Apo Semex, sir. Sir, ongoing po pa ba yung operation ninyo ngayon at gano'n po katotoo na merong iba pang yung bukid, iba pang area na nag-landslide din aside from Barangay Tinaan na malapit sa Apo Semex?
Good afternoon. Good morning po. Right now po, wala po tayong any movement doon po sa area. As mentioned also by Mayor Christine, meron pong CDO po no, na in effect right now. But also, even before this, actually po, Mayor Christine, wala po talaga tayong operations in the last couple of weeks now. No? So just to assure everyone na yun po yung status po natin currently sa Sitio Tagaytay.
Okay.
Wala po. Wala po. Although I would like to share, but we were able to share this as well in last night's meeting. Meron po kaming contractors also na affected sa landslide. But we are providing also all the necessary help we can extend to our contractors. And of course, I would like to mention as well, Mayor Christine, at this point, no, that we will be providing assistance po to all the families. I believe there are more or less 80 families or more. So we'll be providing assistance to all of them as well for this specific incident po.
Okay, thank you. Mayor, any parting statement? Wala na. Okay na.
Salamat kaayo. So, continue na ta sa atong mga buluhaton and please continue to include us in your prayers.
Okay, thank you very much for joining this press con. Ako lang i-emphasize nga ang atong official spokesperson, si Konsehal Carmelino Junji Cruz na ha. So, ang tanan ninyo mga pangutana, si Konsehal Junji na gyud ang mutubag. So, wala na ko'y labot ha. Okay. Daghang salamat.